No. I'm sorry. To become possessed.
Sexual vices, drugs. I mentioned the drugs. But one mortal sin is enough to open the door. I've never seen a case from one mortal sin, because it's easy to commit a mortal sin. You know, if you miss Mass on Sunday, that's a mortal sin. But perpetual and habitual mortal sin, it is definitely a door opener. So if you're, a married man who's continually having affairs and a womanizer and cheating, that can be an open door where suddenly their personality will change and the wife will know something's wrong. She's not even picking up on the affair. She's picking up on, now this guy's carrying around these fallen spirits that are changing his personality. He's becoming more angry. He's more judgmental. He's more rotten. And she just thinks, I must be doing something wrong. I don't know what happened to our marriage.
Is there any validity? I've talked to, as I mentioned, I talked to a lot of the people that have been on the show have been sexually assaulted. Women have been raped. There's been a lot of discussion about that kind of, those kind of traumatic experiences on this show. And I've talked to a lot of people that think that demons are kind of passed on through sexual trauma, through rape, through molestation. Is there any validity to that you know of?
Passed on is not the right word. The person doing the raping can have demons and probably does. Mm-hmm. There's a defection there that they've allowed something in that's now causing them to hurt people. Obviously, it's not natural. But then the person who gets abused, I wouldn't say those demons are going over to that person. But what happens is the person in trauma has a giant wound that needs to be healed. And in every exorcism, in every deliverance, the other side of the coin is healing. There's always a hurt that is occurring with the deliverance. And the healing has to happen before the demon can be cast out. And so if the person never gets the healing, they can go in through that wound and manifest themselves within that person. They don't like to be disembodied. And so they get into the person through the wound. The person can be very angry at what happened, legitimately. Can be angry at God, legitimately. But if there's never a forgiveness or a healing, that's where they really nestle in and take up house.